Greetings, welcome. This is Gyp-C. Coming to you with a general collective message. So only take what resonates and leave the rest. As you can see, we are parking lot pimping at the moment. It is raining. So we're going to see what the collective needs to know. Spirit guide, angels, ancestors, the highest divine love, what the collective needs to know. Okay, so ain't nothing popping out. Okay, somebody, you could be dealing with some Seven of Swords energy. Guarded against deceit. And concealment. Guarded against deceit and concealment. Dishonesty, betrayal, strategy, tactics, trickery, low self-esteem. Could be talking to an Aquarius, air energy, investigation, mastery, discovery, willpower. So some collective, somebody, in the beginning, we had the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, somebody possibly who don't mean you no good could be watching you, okay? Probably watching you, talking shit. But either way, whoever talking, it's probably somebody who don't have access to you. And it's always them ones. Somebody who can't play in your face no more. Who don't mean you no good. Someone sitting up talking reckless about you. Got the Eight of Pentacles coming out with the World at the bottom. Somebody, you could be mastering something. And with the World at the bottom, you have completed a cycle in something, okay? Find work-life balance to protect your creativity. Education, detail, perseverance, overly careful, apprenticeship, talent, high standard, skill. Virgo, earth energy, rebirth, settle, decision, practical, contribution. So you could, I don't know whether you're working with somebody who don't mean you no good. Pay attention, y'all know what y'all dealing with. But I feel like Source is telling you that cycle is coming to an end. And I'm really feeling like somebody, like I said, somebody could have went to school. You might have got a master's degree or something. Just know, if you are working at a job and you don't went on to get your master's, go ahead and do something with your master's. Because you could possibly be working with someone that don't mean you no good. The Emperor card is coming out. Main male father figure. The Emperor embodies all of the kings. Own your space with confidence. War, conquest, victory, strife, ambition, divine masculine, structure, control. A need for hard work, organization, foundation. Could be talking to a Aries. So there's the Emperor. Maybe there's something that you have mastered, something that you have been working on. But just know, and flip-flop it, because I could be talking to a feminine that's in her masculine energy. Possibly you are working on healing your heart. Someone probably broke your heart due to their words, actions, or their intentions. A harsh truth is better than a soft lie. Pain, suffering, bitter truth. Separation, strife, selfishness, heartbreak. So it could be talking to a masculine. There's a masculine out here. You could be dealing with a heartbreak. But with the Temperance coming out, Source is telling you to be patient. Find balance with your time and energy. Seek balance and create a calm atmosphere. Moderation, tranquility, serenity. Combination of forces, realization. Could be talking to a Sagittarius, fire energy. The energy of change, options, movement, and conflict. So somebody, whoever you are, like I said, could be talking to an Emperor. Source wants you to be patient, find balance. Be more loving with the King of Cups at the bottom. So there could be a masculine that's out here. I don't know whether you're dealing with people that don't mean you no good, or you could have been in the energy to where you haven't been being your best with people, and maybe now you coming to some type of realization. Okay, with the Page of Wands at the bottom. Maybe you caught wind, some type of spark. Yeah, what it is, you're in a self-mental imprisonment with the Two of Swords at the bottom. So basically, that's Ten of Swords energy. It's like either you realize you've been stabbing someone in the back or someone's been stabbing you in the back. But like I said, with the 8 of Swords, you are in your own way. I feel like this is why Source is telling you to find balance. You may need to remove yourself from certain people so that you can hear your thoughts. Because like I said, it's like you're at a crossroad right now. You're not sure which way to go. I don't know whether there's a Queen of Pentacles in your energy that you feeling like this over. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Focusing on your home, family, success, and abundance. Protective, generous, charming, intelligent, kind, truthful, and practical. So maybe there's a masculine who's in his own way about an earth energy, Queen of Pentacles, probably a Capricorn. You could be facing judgment. Maybe there's something this Emperor have done. Maybe you should have been more loving. But this Queen of Pentacles has victory. So I don't know whether this Queen, feminine energy, you could have like a platform or something, but you have a following. You got people gathering, cheering you on, rooting for you. I don't know whether you out here creating options, whoever you are. You know what I'm saying, at one point someone was playing you as an option and you figured it out. But whatever you're doing, just know you got fast motion going on. There's fast movement. With the Hermit at the bottom, that's Virgo energy, earth. Someone could be, Source could be telling someone to go within, sit with yourself. Or maybe this Emperor has went within. And maybe he realizing he was supposed to be. Here go Capricorn energy in my hand. The Devil card. So the Devil card came out with the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. I don't know whether somebody is dealing with some toxic family members that's trying to keep them in chaos, conflict, and competition. There could be a Capricorn who has completed maybe a Capricorn has completed a cycle with family, with dealing with chaos, conflict, and competition. Because with the 7 of Wands on the bottom of all of that, my collective, if this is you, like I said, if I'm talking to a Capricorn, Source is blocking you out. Like, you might have family. Could have had a masculine energy that was, you know what I'm saying, doing you dirty. But either way, your spirit team got you blocked, guarded, and protected. Like I said, there could be an Emperor that's realizing this. If there's an Emperor that's out here doing something shady to somebody. Okay, so we got Justice to the Knight of Cups, to the 4 of Cups, to the the King of Wands. Okay, so just in case, whoever is out here with this shady shit, wolves in sheep clothing energy, just know the scale's about to be balanced. Justice is being served. With the Knight of Cups, you're expressing your creativity with compassion and emotion. Romantic, sensitive, graceful, poetic, vain, moody. So I don't know if you got a Knight of Cups coming towards you. Or maybe they thinking about coming towards you with this 4 of Cups. Because like I said, somebody could be sent. The reason why I say this, because someone could be in some type of regret. And it could be this King of Wands. Back on fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands is usually, you know what I'm saying, someone who's the leader, take charge. But sometimes the King of Wands could be somebody who's in that player energy. And yeah, now they losing sleep. Late night having nightmares. So there's a masculine energy that might have done the earth side dirty. And maybe he's, you know, judgment is being called. So They might want some sex.